They were chasing after your family, right, Sujar?
Yes.
But they got to Silas's, right?
Seemingly.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with your father?
My mother did not share the details. She is currently making her way through the Feywild with Owen and I believe Nevi, he said her name was. Thanks to Shimandrak's intervention. But my father is not a warrior, he's not a fighter.
I was just thinking. Something doesn't seem right with that.
What do you mean?
Well, from how you're talking about it, Sujar, it sounds like Tola just sort of loses steam, doesn't have the conviction to finish the sentence. You know?
It's okay, Tolis. Say what's on your mind. I'm a big boy, I can take it.
Sounds like your father has made Goddess of Philisar. But with Silas's family, it sounds like they just got kidnapped, right? Didn't follow a similar fate.
At the very least, my mother's alive.
But why?
I
Why
don't know.
go leave it on one but not the other?
My
Maybe it's
family aren't
unrelated.
fighters either, so
Maybe.
that gives some hope for.
Well, that
He is a
presents the
very
option of maybe
talented
it's not the Black
jeweler.
Force at all.
He may be still alive
Mm.
if they need him. But my mother very much is. If they did not go all out in the battle against her, there is no way in the Nine Hells that they would ever successfully take my father. No. She is a force of nature. They may have gone lethal because they had no other choice. At least that I would like to believe.
I mean, that sounds sound.
If they have use of a talented artisan. If the Nocturnal is somehow involved. I don't know. I can hope, I suppose. You bring up a good point though. Why the different approach?
America pats Toss on the head. Amber rolls her eyes. Alright, so we got points. Interject. Deet saying she wants to go to Sensig. Boom. Interjected. Mission accomplished. That is a point, Dorky. Would you be going to Sensig as a province or to your home city? Because those are two drastically different things. Because going to Sensig is I took a little step from the Keplins. Mission accomplished. Going home now. Versus going deeper into Sensig is its own travel and endeavor. So that is a point. Home city. Where is thine home city? Let's check your bio, because I don't want to not make a fool of myself by saying the wrong place. If you have it on the Roll20 bio section. Damn! You do not. That's fine, we can check later. So Sensig is another target zone, and there's plenty of teleportation circles to Sensig.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would venture that the same would be true for Salamis.
City of Gold, of course! Boom. Teleportation circles. Zalamis should be change color. We'll use orange. Zalamis is I think you're right next to it. Here. Wait, no. Zalamis is a port town. What was that?
So would it be up there then? Or would it be down here?
No, it's down here.
Yeah, that makes more sense. It'd be easier access to the ocean as opposed to there. Well, this ocean at least.
Yeah, you'd have, in order to get, if it were at the top part of the exchange, you'd have to wrap around the whole Frijaran Peninsula to get there, which it's entirely there's entirely the capability, sure.
Yeah.
No, the Frijaran Peninsula goes way further right than what. This is just the edge of the map for the provinces. I think I have the Frijaran Peninsula. Yeah, somewhere.
While you're looking for that, Silas will look between Sajar and Anushka because there's two people that brought up points of stuff to do. And go. How time sensitive is everything that we want to do? I think that's an important factor of where we go
Yes,
next.
good point.
How much time do we have? And Silas will look to Sajar before. I assume it's the Black Force. Does
Likely.
something with our families.
There's
How
the,
time sensitive? How time sensitive is the thing you want to do? And Sas will look to
Well,
Anushka.
I am not sure.
I'm not unfamiliar with, wealthy individuals being held for ransom and other such nefarious motives, but usually there's a communication from the aggressor saying, "Give me this or else. Here's the timeline." We have had none of that, so
I think we got that way before they were taken.
We were warned, yes, but why keep them alive? There must be a reason.
In case we stir up trouble against them.
Exactly. So, logically, they would need to reveal themselves, or at least a finger, if not the whole hand, and say, communicate.
It also makes me wonder as
Back
well.
off or else. Until they present such a demand, we have nothing to go on. Unless we go back and investigate the scene of the crimes. The scenes of the crimes.
Which,
So-
if they were able to make a family disappear without even stirring the local guard, I don't know if we're gonna find anything.
What is
It
this Black
makes
Force?
it makes me wonder as well.
Oh, right.
Right.
I think I feel like you, Alessandra, would have had it explained because you guys told your adventures a couple of times already. So out of game, you guys tell Alec what the Black Force is.
Please.
So when we stopped at Lyco's trials, which was actually just after we met and said goodbye to Ulysses. Ulysses, sorry. After all of that, we were
Accosted.
what's the name of the captain that we met in Lyco's
Bellamy.
trial? Bellamy.
Not
And
Captain,
it's not
Chaplain.
Captain.
Sorry, Chaplain. I knew it started with a C.
Very close.
We met
Big
them,
chunks.
and then once we got out of the trials, as Garth said, we were accosted by a group called the Black Force. They're a Hollandic group that
Separatist, traitorous scumbags.
The Empire would like to know.
I
your
don't remember
location.
what their long-term motivation is, but they don't want us restoring peace, which was what we kind of
Yeah,
That's what they
they,
look like.
started out with.
they want the opposite of that. They want the war to kick back
They
up so
wanna-
they can.
They want to
Essentially-
stir the pot.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah.
purge the Xenos. In this case,
Uh-huh.
Xenos
And-
are Xenos, I believe.
They basically warned
Same
us
thing.
that if we continue down this path, they know where our families are. It was one specific threat, but that they will stop us.
And then
And then-
Brendan went, I don't have a family. What are you going to do?
And then
I
Brendan
feel like a
went,
bunch
"Oh,
of
no."
flesh babies.
And basically, eventually, they ended up alluding to grandfather Redwood being taken out. So we went and did that, and basically did exactly what they didn't want us to do. And so now we're suffering the consequences by the looks of it. So they're a Hollandic force that is actively working towards war, basically, and we're
Right.
We were
working
assigned
against
to be the
them.
Peacebringers.
Yeah, we're one of their biggest threats by the sounds of it. You know what I mean?
We're an opposing
Right.
force.
Yeah, enough that they're doing something about it by the looks of it.
But not
So,
just
yeah.
outright killing us.
No, because that would be too
Yeah.
easy. I wonder if we. No. Anyway.
And our most recent contact with them was a couple family members disappearing.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm all caught up.
Information
Roger.
uploaded.
Rather.
Data interrogated. Dark tight as fuck.
My lord.
Put the skull on the computer. That's what it is. It's a fucking robo skull.
Yeah.
You fucking stuff on the computer. I love it. I'm a name.
I don't remember where we were in conversation before that, though.
Time
timeline.
precedence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
I
I'm
did-
hearing then is...
It does
No,
so
go
bad.
ahead.
Tingle chair.
I did have a thought before we decided. Has anybody else had contact with their families as well, in case this is a more wider thing than we think?
If you
I
count
contacted
Sora's family,
mine.
Yes.
Who was that that suggest? Sorry.
I interrupted. I'm sorry.
I contacted mine.
Amber.
Who are you? Okay.
They're fine.
That's good to
Good.
hear.
And the rest of you?
Looks around.
Zol's also like I don't have any family members.
Yeah. Okay. Because I mean, honestly, if they get in contact with mine, it's a bit better of a situation for me than not. So but it
The
is more.
contact is high velocity and at a distance.
Huh?
Will their contact be at high velocity and at a distance? AKA, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh,
Oh,
possibly.
it's a gun joke. I get it. Haha.
I
Yeah.
thought Anushka would, because it's rifle. Okay.
Is that
I mean, Anushka probably got it.
It's not a
Kirsty's
good
brain
joke.
did not. But no, more in the sense that I would actually know where they are, opposed to like not to know that they are actually alive. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, just a thought. It might go for other people's families somewhere along the line. So maybe keeping in contact.
What I'm hearing, though, is that we don't really have... The time, in that case, then, is dependent on us, or unless we get a signal that we should act on.
Yes.
Meaning, we could go for what's closest to us now, and go from there.
That is a reasonable deduction, I think.
Oh, that noise. Oh, it's a cat.
So then...
I'm gonna move him. I want to
If-
sit down.
Technically speaking, what is closest to us would be Anushka's
That was
Uh,
my thought.
endeavor here in the Twins. However, given its vicinity to not one but two teleportation circles, we can hit it at any time. So long as we have
Right, and-
access to a teleportation circle.
And I don't think
Which-
mine is that time sensitive. I don't remember anything about Brush.
So then if we don't go there, where are we going?
We have three. Wait.
Ah.
Yeah, we have three orders of business in Cutthroat's Keep. Stars,
Okay.
Anushka's, and Amber's. I think that is our next stop.
I mean, I'm probably fine.
He looks at Jar.
Well, we're all probably fine with...
Well,
Yes.
I can go to Cutthroat's Keep and do my shit by myself. If it makes it any better for you guys.
Well, we don't exactly
do
have
something
a desire
alone when
or
we can do
need to
together?
separate.
I didn't say I'd be alone.
Oh. Do you intend to take some of us with you?
No.
Then who would be with you?
Amber just looks at America, who crosses her arms and just looks at her like, I know. I already know. It's like your mom coming into your room and she knows that your room isn't clean. And then she catches you playing games.
Oh, it's on that damn phone!
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage! Yeah. Alright. I have some friends here in town that might be going to cut through its keep soon.
Hmm.
Well, great. Then they can help all of us.
If we're all going to cut through its keep, I guess, yeah.
I mean, that seems to be.
Do you not want us to go?
She has like this sort of like look on her face.
What are
That's
you
not an
thinking is
answer.
what is your
Yeah.
plan, I suppose? What are you thinking?
The knuckle crunching in the background.
I'm sorry.
Is it-
Have it.
No, you're good. You're good.
What are you thinking,
We're
huh?
good. Janik in the background.
I know.
Speak your mind.
I'm a
You're among
PDF.
friends here.
Well,
I know you've sort of brought a little bit up with me before, and I don't know. I would rather be all stuck together as a. What's
If we have business
what
there
should I
anyway,
do?
there's no reason to split up. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, how about this? If you want to do something on your own, I would feel easier and more at ease knowing that we are all in the neighborhood so that if you need help, you can hit us up. If you want to do it by yourself.
roll me your persuasion.
Take a bardic?
Thank you.
Please don't roll abysmally.
Am I able to help with persuasion? And that with advantage, maybe?
With the
If only you were the one
profile?
saying it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, fair enough.
I
I, like
had-
girlfriend privilege. I take advantage.
Okay. And a D8 from the Bardic, right?
Yep.
And D4 from guidance.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's
Roll that
fucking
shit
good.
again.
No!
Do you want my inspiration?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness.
12, 20, 24? Oh.
I think
Take the
that's
inspiration.
good
Do you
Yeah.
want to use the inspiration? No. It's up to you.
Well, I think I'm gonna ask Kirsty. Do you want me to use the inspiration?
Go for it.
Yeah. all
So
right,
it'd be
then.
used.
It's your
Uh,
first
what am I
one
doing?
back, though, Kirsty. That's like the
I
first-
know.
Roll again
Uh,
with advantage.
back.
So basically, you
Again
constitute a
with
whole
advantage?
reroll. Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
So, anyways,
Better.
about that
Hey!
26
30.
plus 8.
Yeah.
Someone smarter than me do math. Was it 34?
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can help you guys around, but you guys sort of slow me down. In more ways than one.
Well, thank you. In that case, I will sleep easier knowing that I can come hauling if things get heated.
Actually, here. She reaches into her blazer, or like the inside pocket, pulls out a coin, puts it on the phantasmal table, and slides it over to Sajar.
Yeah, take it.
I don't know if they're up there or not, but it might help. If you do run into someone.
Who is they?
What is it?
Sajar, you pick up the coin and look it over. You've heard of these before. It's an accord coin. If
He
the
makes an
accord
oh shit
isn't,
face.
if the accord itself isn't set up there right now, there's definitely their services around, so that might get you something. And I still got a couple left on me.
Amber, this is
I know, it's
Thank you.
dangerous.
no. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Is the Accord like a John Wick Secret Society type thing?
It's like a continental, yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Except there'll be a bunch of continentals. There's only one accord, and it
Okay.
moves locations around.
Gotcha.
Supposedly, well, not supposedly, confirmedly, there are fell gods that are members of the accord. So it is a big case of you don't betray the accord, because if you do, you they're contractually obligated to hunt you down. And it's just like, yeah, no one betrays the Accord. Fun fact, they totally stole an even more important Accord coin last campaign.
Oh my
I
god.
regret nothing.
Yeah, you regret nothing. Sure, bud.
Filthy traitor.
Yeah, betrays party.
Rose out here like,
Remember what I
what the
said.
fuck, dog?
That was the best. So anyways, let's take it out of game.
Mhm.
You guys want to go to Cutthroat's Keep? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no.
Yes.
To other
Yeah.
things.
Seems like game plan will be.
One in chat for Cutthroat's Keep?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't. I want to bring up this concept because, as some of you may or may not be aware, I know Garth and Fred, you definitely do. I am trying to entertain new ways of your NPCs being there for you guys, but not being there in combat, which will bog it the fuck down.
Right.
Mhm.
Me and O had a bit of a discussion on it in this past week or so, where I got some insights from him, which I disagree on some notions and can agree with others, and I'm willing to play around with it going forward to see if I or him are right or wrong, or not both of us are wrong or both of us are right, whatever, right? So in that vein, I'll put this on the table and you guys are free to say no to it. That's entirely fair. You guys can send Amber ahead for you, and you go do something else. So by the time you get to Cutthroat's Keep, Amber will have, so to speak, set up shop.
Right, like do the scout thing, but on a much grander scale than just a single combat.
Correct.
I'm down for that.
It's up to you guys.
If
Again, this is entirely experimental because I'm just trying to see how it works and plays and feels.
Would she take other NPCs with her, or would she just do it herself?
She has her own crew going up.
That's an idea, though. If, depending on what the NPCs want for themselves,
Mhm.
if there is something adjacent that we could assign to them, maybe some information gathering
Mhm.
on stuff that we don't know anything about. The big question marks we have right now, for example.
yes.
Real
Thank
quick,
you for bringing that up. What's
are
up?
are you guys able to hear any background noises?
Nope.
No.
No.
No?
Not a minute,
no.
no.
Cool, cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you for bringing that up, Fred, because that is a point as well. Because we're at a major crossroads here. I think we're
Yeah.
all that, right?
Mhm.
Your NPCs is like reason to stick around doesn't go automatically die away because Redane's gone. Let it be known. That being said, it does play into the dynamic. That being said, Zal is up here trying to get drugs. So I guess it's a bit easy.
I mean, hey, fucking Cutthroat's Keep, though. You
I
get
mean,
a whole
yeah.
rainbow of different types of drip.
Scarlet drip, violet drip, teal drip, indigo,
No.
Oh god.
turquoise drip.
Oh my
There's probably a
God.
challenge
What's
where you
Straight
try to
into
hit
his
all of them at the
veins?
same time and not die.
The rainbow
Oh my
drip.
god.
Yo, Zal here for
Yeah.
the drip challenge.
Vaso did have a lot of reason being here because of Redane, and I don't think that's surprising to any of you. So he's at a bit of a impasse himself right now. He'll still go with you guys until he figures out something for himself, though. I think Marika is probably here more for Sijar now. Because, Sijar, you have been... Same for Tolas. Tolas is probably here for a couple of you guys, but Sijar, you're along that number.
Hey.
You are a river to your people.
So, what does everyone think about the NPC thing? About them going off and... Because...
I think sending Amber ahead, and then sending someone to investigate in Heartlands, it doesn't have to be one of our NPCs per se, but by which I mean like investigating Tas's family's kidnapping. I think that would be a good idea. If we send Amber ahead, we could do Anusha's thing, the black triangle there, if we wanted to, because if we just found a way to bamf on over to Sandal?
Sindel.
What is it?
Sindel.
Sandel.
Sindel.
Uh,
That one.
Yeah, then we could use our horses to just trot on over to that black triangle, figure what that's about, and then
Hilly for this region, there's a bit of a pass here, but other than that, it's just going pretty fast.
Mhm.
Wait, does Amber still want us to go with her?
She said you guys will slow her down.
Which is true.
Yeah, we all want to go. She doesn't want
Okay.
us to.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Out of game, like Amber thinks morally and ethically, you guys slow her down. That's that like out of game. That's where her big point. Whether you guys can physically keep up or not is a different story. Like you guys probably can,
Mhm.
but Amber don't give a shit about harming innocents.
Yeah.
To be fair, let's cut those kids. How many innocent people are up there?
Honestly.
I mean, there are plenty of innocent people in Cut Those Kid. That's what the 2 shows for. But yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, filthy clanker.
Whoa.
Man's innocent of all crimes.
Clanker.
Okay, so yeah, so
Drop
that's
that
an
hard
avenue. If you guys want to send someone to the Heartlands to investigate, that can be done. As a question of who do you send?
I was gonna say if we do send someone, I mean, Silas would be pretty like keen on going. Like they'd be pretty hard pressed not to go. If we're already gonna send someone going there anyway,
Well,
you know what I
are we
mean?
sending PCs or NPCs? Because that's 2 different things.
I know that's what I meant. Is if we're sending NPCs, then Silas would, like I said, be pretty hard pressed not to go.
Are we thinking of splitting up the party?
Absolutely not. That is
Which
not
is-
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
that is non-negotiable. That is not a possibility. That should not be a possibility
What-
in any of our
What I'm
minds.
trying to say is like, if we're sending NPCs, Silas is gonna really fucking want to go. But if we don't, then Silas is willing to wait. It's just they want to be there if someone is going.
Seriously,
So-
a nice deal.
Yeah. Silas doesn't want to have just anyone else go with them. It's not that they don't. That makes it sound like it's a trust thing. No, they just want to be there. So if we're gonna send people, Silas is gonna want to go. If we're not gonna send
Fair
people
enough.
ahead of us, then they'll, then they can wait a little bit. But
I mean, of
That's
course,
the idea.
it's Silas's family. It makes sense.
Mm.
Then okay. Number of things, and then there's that keep.
that's gonna wait.
The fucking off over there. Tell it to
That
go
is on
fuck
the
itself
back
right now.
burner.
We handle this shit, probably get 15 other things to do, and then maybe go for the keep.
Okay, let me bring this up right now, just so we all have an idea for it. It is currently 3 minutes to 5 o'clock right now, so maybe an hour left to play left, or we can call it sooner than that, or whatever. My question is, do you guys want to leave Dufros this session, and the next session you'll be in whatever new spot you're in, or no?
Yes, from me.
I would like to, just because I want to like move on, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, Kirsty, you are embodying Anushka. You're sick of the twins.
I am fuck out of here.
I'm happy you joined the unanimous vote of fuck the twins. No
Fuck the
player group
twins
has
is-
gone through the twins and be like, yeah, this place is pretty cool. No, everyone is unanimously, no, the place fucking sucks.
Wow,
Even if
that's
begrudging it, there was like, it fucking sucks, but it builds good character. They still admit to the first part. It fucking,
It fucking
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we can,
okay,
if
so
we make it out of here, Crash, we can eliminate twins as a campaign killer.
that's true.
Hey!
The small counterpoint to that is there's still the problem with Oriana of she can't leave unless she has like a handler.
That is
Like,
also a
she
very, very,
goes
very, very,
to
very good point.
Silphwall.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like
yeah.
Hey, I want to take a trip to Silphwall.
I mean, we can spirit you away.
that would only make things worse because then it's just like not only did she go AWOL, she was told that she went AWOL unintentionally and then chose to continue to go AWOL even worse.
Fair enough.
Skavola
Yeah,
advocates
it
for this
only
plan.
gets worse. Shush. Shush.
Okay, but
We-
but how that brings us into a sort of time-sensitive aspects of things, right? Amber wants to go ahead, set up shop, scout ahead,
Yes.
do her shit. Okay, we send her to do that.
We let her